Hey everybody, Bob Roden. Hope you're doing well today. I've got a little travel info for you. So if you fly at all, you are probably aware of TSA Pre Check. And even if you're an infrequent flyer, you may be a member of TSA Pre Check. But what's the difference between TSA Pre, Global Entry, and Clear? I want to just take a moment to delineate between those three. So let's start with the best known of the three, TSA Pre Check. $85 for a 5-year membership. It is a government-sponsored program, and it really does expedite the screening process through security at the airports. How does it do that? Well, if you're approved and you're a member, you can go through security without taking off your shoes, your belt, light jackets. You don't have to take laptops out of bags, and that really does speed up the process, as well as the fact that in most airports, at most times, the TSA pre-line is considerably shorter than regular security lines. 65 airlines and over 180 airports around the country support TSA pre-check. And so definitely worth looking into, even if you're an infrequent traveler, because it does speed up that process getting to the gate. So what's the difference between that and Global Entry? Well, as the name implies, Global Entry is not for screening on domestic flights. It is really all about expediting the process of getting back into the United States from other countries. Global Entry allows travelers arriving in the United States to bypass the lines at customs and immigration by checking in at a kiosk. And when you, as a member, if you check in at that kiosk, you scan your card, you scan a thumbprint, and you receive a receipt, and that allows you to bypass those long lines coming back into the United States. The U.S. citizens, U.S. permanent residents, citizens of the United Kingdom, and about 8 other countries can apply for Global Entry. And over 70 airports around the world have Global Entry kiosks. The cost for that is $100 for 5 years. And the cool thing is that if you are approved for Global Entry at $100 for 5 years, that includes TSA Pre as well. So it's quite the bargain if you have any international travel to do. All right, so what's the last of the three? It's called Clear. And essentially, Clear uses fingerprint and iris scans to allow you to bypass the TSA agent altogether. So you know when you fly and you have to present your boarding pass and your ID to that physical individual there at the end of the line, well, Clear allows you to actually bypass that. You still have a physical screening that you have to go through, but it does take the line out of the equation altogether. Clear costs $179 a year. It's available at over 40 airports, so obviously not quite as prolific as some of the other choices. So if you fly within the U.S., you'll probably want TSA Pre. If you're a frequent flyer, you may want to add Clear, and certainly if you ever have occasion to do international travel, especially more than once every several years, you will probably want to opt for Global Entry, which again includes TSA Pre. Hey, welcome your comments and questions. Otherwise, have a really great week, and tune in again later for news, travel tips, and other information. Thanks.